Okay, so the question is, my coworkers keep telling me to try out different things in Gemini. I've never used it before. Can you tell me how to get started? Yes. So this will not be everything, not even close, but this will be enough that you can actually start doing stuff. So go to gemini.google.com and you will get to this screen. And there's actually a lot here. If you can expand the sidebar. There's a bunch of things, but ignore most of it. All you are going to care about is this center area where it says enter prompt for Gemini. And you are going to give it some kind of instructions. So you can ask it a question. You can just ask it to tell you something random. You can ask it to give you a random image. If you have something in mind, just type it in and go. If you're drawing a blank, no problem. There are suggestions underneath here. So pick one of these. Let's say create image. And then now there are random things here. Again, if you have an image in mind, just type it in. If not, then pick one of these. I'm just going to say create a random image. And it's going to load Nano Banana. You don't have to worry about what that is. It's image generation tool, and you just wait. And random image. So now you can put in something to change this. So add. Sometimes the images can take a second. So now you went from a blank screen to, I don't know, whatever that was, 10 seconds to create this random image of a fox and tree with kind of a face on it, and then you told it to add a bear, and now there's a bear in that same image. So now you can create images, you can edit images. If you click on the left here to expand the menu, you can go to a new chat at any time. So now you come here, and now let's do something else. Let's do help me learn, and sure, learn a new wellness technique. You click on that, and it's going to generate something. So the basic idea is you go into the prompting area, and when you first go into a new chat, it's in the center. After you ask something, it moves it to the bottom. You go in here, and you give it some kind of instruction. You ask a question, you again, ask it to create an image or something, and then it's going to think for a second, and then it's going to give you some kind of output. If you ask a question, it's going to give you an answer. If you ask it to make something, it's going to make the thing for you. And then you can come down here, and you can prompt it again and go back and forth, basically have a quote-unquote conversation with it. Or you can start over and do a completely new thing. I mean, if you just take that, you can now kind of go back to, other videos or blog posts, or if someone's like, oh, you got to try this thing. That's really the foundation of everything you're going to do in here, is just come in here and prompt it to do something. Again, there's a lot of just little things that you can do on top of it, but that's kind of the core of everything. The other thing that I'll point out, I'll go back to a new chat. If you don't want to type in here, you can click on the little microphone over here. And instead of typing, you can then talk and just ask it whatever you want. You can literally have a conversation with it. So I will click on this, and I will ask it a question to demonstrate for you. So clicking, and I have to allow it. What is the capital of Australia? Then I click that to stop the dictation. I was talking when I started, so I'm going to delete that. But now I can just enter, and I can do it that way. So I don't have to type. I can click on the little microphone, and then I can talk in there, and then click the microphone again to stop it, and then go back and forth that way. So now that's a lot of information, but I get that. Now let's say I had some kind of follow-up question. I can click the microphone again and then talk and put my next question and then hit enter again. go in again, gemini.google.com, type a couple of things in, talk, a couple of things in, and just play around and see, and then go back to your coworkers and see what they want you to do. And hopefully now that's enough of a starting point that you can just play around and see what you think. I hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.